What's up everyone, this is Shil aka AIRDROP, and I'm back with a quick market update video. So we're going to be talking about what's happening with Bitcoin. I'm going to be sharing you my target points, my sell points, and talking about Ethereum, some altcoins, and much more. So before we get started, be sure to follow me on Twitter, that's at AIRDROP for daily crypto content. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed watching it, and obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're interested to stay up to date with everything crypto related, check out our website altcryptotalk.com, link in the description below for our latest market outlooks and so much more. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So looking at our first chart, we're looking at the Bitcoin chart, obviously. Now let me actually show you guys what's happening over here. First of all, we had a strong uptrend for Bitcoin happening, and ever since the ETF news came out, we saw a good pump up towards the 44K level. We had a breakout over here, and we actually got rejected at the resistance just when the ETF news came out. We then dropped down all the way, and we've bounced perfectly from the bottom of the range, which was 39K as a support. We've been trading inside of the range, and we just recently broke out once again, and we're currently trading at more than 45.3K at the time of this video. Now, I talked about it before, but having a weekly close above this level, so that's above 44K level, would be very bullish for Bitcoin. And what that would mean, if you ask me, is we're targeting our next resistance at around 48K. And once we actually do break that, then I'd say we're going to have a pre-bull run happening. If we do actually fall down again, I see us trading inside of the range a bit and possibly going towards our support again at 39K. But with a weekly close above the 44K, I'd say we're going up very soon. So looking at our next chart. So over here, we're looking at the daily Bitcoin chart, and this is pretty much to confirm exactly what we just said. We had a strong uptrend going. We then got rejected by the ETF news. We dropped down. We bounced from the support and have been trading inside the range ever since. And actually, as we're recording, Bitcoin is pumping very nicely. And we are trading inside of this range of 40,000 to around 48K right now. Now, like I said, the question is, will we reach the top of the range? Having a close above here would be very, very bullish and possibly even heading towards 60K pretty soon. If we actually do fail to lose this level, I'd say we're going down towards the side of this new range, with the bottom being 32K. But with the bullish momentum that we're having right now, I'd say we're first targeting 48K as a resistance. So then looking at the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing something very nice happening. We're inside of a bullish channel, and we have just broken out of the bullish channel actually, which is very, very strong. And we're currently inside of this resistance zone that's happening. So two options that you have right now. We either go back into the range, we go down and we actually fall out of the range and actually out of the channel. Then we would be holding our support, like I said, around 40K. Over here might be a good scenario to long if we actually have a good bounce happening. But if we do not go down and we keep our momentum, then we are facing our first resistance over here at around 48K. And once we go up, we will possibly retest our resistance and see if we can flip it as a support. And if that's happening, then I'm opening long positions as we could possibly, like I said, go past 48K. So those are my two scenarios and two levels to watch right now for Bitcoin. So then looking at Ethereum, obviously as it's the biggest altcoin, this is a crucial one to watch. Now, obviously we had a breakout of the resistance after we had a strong upwards momentum. We then went inside of the range and we actually tested our support at 2.150, which we bounced perfectly. We then got into a new range when we broke out of the ETF news. We broke the resistance and we pumped upwards. We then had our new range, and unfortunately we dropped down and we actually fell back onto our support at 2100. Now, we then formed a new bullish market structure, which is still in place and is still happening. And right now we are at the crucial resistance that we were before over here at around 2450. And there are two scenarios once again. We break this resistance, we come back inside of a new range happening over here towards possibly targeting our next level at 3K, as there is 0 to no resistance only over here inside of this range. If we do not break out, then we will possibly go backside into this channel and possibly retest it again. So those are my targets to watch for Ethereum as well. So up next, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now, as you can see, we had a bullish momentum. We had an uptrend showing that Bitcoin was very strong at that point. We actually tried to go up, we fell down, and right now we have gone back inside of the channel and we have flipped our resistance level over here, which was a support over here, which is now possibly facing to be a support once again. And what I see happening right now is Bitcoin stealing the show and possibly heading towards the mid of the range or the channel once again. And possibly our first top zone will be at around here at 57%, after which possibly we could have a bull run happening with altcoins as well. So let's see if we can actually get that going for Bitcoin anytime soon. So one question I often get is, are we in a bull run and when will the bull run happen? So that's why we're going to look at the total market cap without Bitcoin and Ethereum as well, as it determines on how well other crypto coins are doing. So what we can see is we had a very bottom forming for around 2 years now, and we actually broke out at around December of the last year of 2023. We then went upwards and sort of bounced back a bit. And crucial, we held our support, which was a resistance over here as well. Now, as you can see, we are moving upwards and we held the support very nicely. So I see us possibly targeting our first resistance somewhere soon at around 620 billion US dollars. Now, I've not said it before, but what I think is if we actually break out of this resistance, so we've reached 620 billion US dollars without Bitcoin and Ethereum, then I'd say we are possibly inside of a new bull run happening. And once that happens, it's all upwards pretty much. And as you can see, we hit more than 1 trillion before. So then I'd say our next target will be much higher than that. So let's see what's happening very soon. So another question I get is, what altcoin should I buy? And right now an altcoin that's on my target is called APT or Aptos. Now, what we can see is we had a bear market downtrend, obviously, as so many coins did, with a long accumulation phase happening. And we had our first breakout at around November 2023 over here, with our next breakout or next break of resistance at around December over here. Now, ever since then, we have seen a clear uptrend happening, as you can see, forming over here, with a new resistance being met at around $10 and a new support being met at around 7.8. As you can see, we are bouncing on side of our uptrend, and what I'd say is this would be the new accumulation phase, which is a good buying opportunity right now. So levels to watch. I think the first one obviously is the key support to hold at around 7.8. So if we go down, I'd say keep an eye on this. And the first resistance to flip would be around $10 as we had it before. Once we actually do manage to break out of here, then I'd say we possibly go up towards our $13 as the first target and possibly $16 as the next target. So those right now are my targets for Aptos. So in order to confirm these targets, we need to look at the 4-hour time frame as well. But just a quick reminder before we finish this video, follow me on Twitter at altcryptogems, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out altcryptotalk.com for daily crypto content. Now, the 4-hour time frame to confirm this. Like I said, we had a breakout happening and we're right now inside of a range between the support and the resistance, and we hit our support over here. We took out our support or range low pretty much and have gone upwards once again, and this would be my target, what's happening. So we go down a bit back onto the support. We then see a bounce happening with our first target being the mid of the range at around 9.4, 9.5. And once we break that, I'd say the first resistance to flip would be around $11. Once we do this, then possibly, like I said, 13 and 16 would be the next ones to watch. And the crucial support or demand zone is between $8 and around $7.50, which is the area to watch right now. So once again, Aptos, my coin for the next month, for the next bull run. I'm preparing and I'm buying every month to get my bags going. Now, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this market outlook. Leave a like if you want to see more of it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and see you at the next one.